everybody, and welcome to today's workout. Today we have 18 minutes of an upper ladder for you guys. So we start at 3, moving on to 6, 9, 12, 15, and so forth for 18 minutes. So the movements are lunge into a press, dumbbell swings, and single arm squat cleans. All those movements, you're going to perform one side first, then you move to the next side. So for example, you do 3, lunge press into a lunge on the left, then you go 3 lunge press into the right before you move to your dumbbell swing. So you're going to perform 3 reps on each side before you move on to the next movement. Okay, so to get you guys started for this workout, we're going to start with a warm-up. So first we're going to do 3 rounds of, we're going to have 2 different yoga movements for you guys today. So we're going to start with 1 yoga movement followed by 6 strict press. So you're going to do 3 rounds of that. Then you're going to do another 3 rounds of a yoga movement, a different one, followed by 3 wall climbs. Okay? So for the yoga movement for the first one, so we're going to start with a child pose, and I want you to pause for about 5 seconds on each position. Okay? So we're going to start with the feet right under the hips. And then from here, we're going to sit up right on your heel. You're going to bring your arms forward and stretch your fingertips away from you as far as you can. So this is your first position. From here, you're going to widen your stance outside of your shoulder or outside of your hips, whatever is comfortable. And then again, you're going to bring your hip back and drive your head through. Hold for another 5 seconds. From here, you're going to get into a downward dog position. And I want you to shift your weight on your heels while driving your head through. Hold here for another 5 seconds. And then from here, you're going to get into a pigeon stretch, pressing that hip towards the floor. And then we're going to switch sides. Get into a plank position. Bring your knees down to the floor. Then we're going to drive our arm under the opposite arm, laying on your shoulder and reaching those fingertips as far away as you can. And then we're going to switch sides, do the same thing. And from here you stand. So that's your first yoga movement. So you're going to do 1 set of this whole thing, followed by 6 strict press. For the strict press, you're going to set your feet right under your shoulders. The dumbbell is going to be sitting on the shoulder. Then from here, you're going to embrace your belly button. So you're going to bring your belly button towards your spine. Make sure your back is nice and flat. You're going to hold your breath. You're going to take a deep breath. And then you're going to press and bring it back down. So you're going to do 6 in one arm. And then 6 on the other arm. Okay? So 3 rounds of that. Then our next yoga pose, followed by 3 wall climbs. So you're going to do 3 rounds of that. So it's going to start with a Jefferson Curl. So you're going to start with your feet right under your hips. Then from here, you're going to drop your chin to your chest. Drop your shoulders forward. And nice and slow, bring your vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down to the floor. Nice and slow. And as you stand up, start from your lower back. And then you're going to stand all the way up. So you're going to start with this. Then you're going to widen your stance. And you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to drop the shoulder forward, drop your chin to your chest. Then from here, you're going to go all the way down to the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae. Then once you're here, you're going to shift towards one side. And you're going to point both of your toe same direction. And then you're going to stand and you're going to cross your fingers and you're going to press your palm towards the ceiling as you're pressing your hip towards the floor. So you're going to have a nice and long stretch. Then you can bring down. You're going to go to the other side. Toes point same direction. Cross your fingers. Palm press towards the ceiling. Hips press towards the floor. And then we're going to come down back to the middle again. Then from here we stand nice and tall. And that's our second yoga movement. Followed by 3 wall climbs. So for the wall climbs, you're going to start with your feet right at the bottom of your wall, and you're going to start with your hands right under your shoulders. So from this plank position, you're going to start moving your feet up, and I want you to think about, as you start walking yourself up with your feet, you should also walk your hands also. So feet and hands goes at the same time. So you go as far as you can, and then you walk yourself back down. Same way, you're going to be moving your hands and moving your feet at the same speed. If you are afraid of that, just go as far as you can and then come back down, so you don't have to go all the way up to the wall, okay? If you can't step on the wall, I just want you to stay in a plank position from here, and then lock the knee and walk yourself forward as close as you can to your hand, and then nice and slow walk yourself back to that plank position. You're going to do this 3 times, so mimicking that wall walk, okay? So that's your warm-up, you guys. Then we're going to go over the movements for your workout. So there are 3 different movements in the workout. We have lunge into a press, dumbbell swings, and squat clean. For your lunge into a press, you're going to sit the dumbbell right into your shoulder, just like we did for the strict press. And then from here, I want you to think about stepping forward into a lunge, and as you step forward, you're going to press that dumbbell overhead. So as you step, you press, and then you're going to stand up, step back, bring the dumbbell back. Excuse me. You're going to step forward, press, step back, bring the dumbbell down. So we're going to do 3 in one side, 3 in the other side, 6, 6, 9, 9, 12, 12, so forth. Okay? The next movement is your single arm dumbbell swing. For this one, we feet is right under the shoulder. Then from here, you're going to hinge the hips back nice and slow. And then you're going to lock the hips and knees as you swing this dumbbell to shoulder height. So again, you're going to do 3 for the workout, 3 in one side, 3 in the other side, and then 6, 6, 9, 9, and so forth. Our last one is going to be a squat clean. So for this one, the dumbbell is going to start from the floor every time, and you're going to catch it in the bottom of the squat. So you're going to do 3 in one side, 3 in the other side. So for this one, the one side of the dumbbell touches the floor. So you're going to start in that deadlift position with a little bit, your butt a little bit lower than the deadlift. Then from here, you're going to stand up nice and tall, open the hip, shrug. Then you're going to bring the dumbbell to your shoulder, and then you're going to catch it at the bottom of the squat. So a little bit faster here. You're going to do 3 in one side, followed by 3 in the other side. So to get you ready for the workout, you're going to do a prep. You're going to do 3 reps on each side of 3 lunge into a press, 3 single arm swings, 3 squat clean. Then we're going to go for a set of 6, 6, and 6. Give yourself a minute or so rest, and then go ahead and start your workout. Have fun, you guys. Get a sweat on and move on with your day. Have an awesome day. Thank you.